Sacramento, home of the Athletics. Major League Baseball. And starting this one, Luis Morales. What do we need to know here about the right-hander? All right. Ready to go here, Bryce Turang up now for the Brewers. And the home opener is underway. There's the strike. That pitch just misses the inside corner. 1-2 to count. That one missed. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swing and a pop-up. Lopez settles underneath it. And there's one away. And now it's William Contreras.
Catcher, William Contreras.
Morales, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. And there's 2 away.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the
swing, and this is ripped down the right field line. Way back there. Out of here. That'll fire up the dugout. So 2 down. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton.
Ball 1.
How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch to pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
There's the strike. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
And he beats it. He's safe. Now it's going to be Blake Perkins. And there's a foul ball. First and second, 2 down. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Left field. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Taking the ball for Milwaukee, Brandon Woodruff. What do you have on him, Chris?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
And that one upstairs, ball 1. Got him. Now 1 away. Here's a big power threat. Brent Rooker. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And there are 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Pete Alonso up next for the A's.
Hey. Ball.
Two down, nobody on. Up
Ball.
and in, 2-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. That
Ball
one missing
three.
inside. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat. So a man at first. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Just off the inside edge. There's a strike. That one finds the zone, and the count is 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Yelich raging back towards the wall. Great catch. Foul ground up against the wall. All set for the start of the inning. Up now for Milwaukee, Sal Frelick.
Inside.
The 1-0. Foul ball there. And a 1-1. That one fouled off. The 1-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. So digging in, Carlos Cortez. Right side. Into the outfield, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. And here is David Hamilton.
Ball inside.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
The 2-1. Fouled off. He was late. Man at first, one away. And there's two away. This is Bryce Turang. Flied out to center in his first at bat. Turang tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And Freddie Ferguson says he went around. Out towards right center field. Lockridge. Long run into the gap. And that is that. Bottom of the second. And now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers. Comes up empty. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 0-2. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Tries to hold up, appeal to first. He did not go around. The 2-2. This one in the air, center field. Perkins under it. Takes it in for the out. And now it's Christian Walker. Swings through that one. And it's even up.
Inside.
In the air, right field. Freeland takes it in for the out. And there's 2 away. Next up for the A's, Zach Geloff. That's ripped. Base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
No.
Knee high, that's in for a strike. This one in the air, right field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Brandon Lockridge can't hold up, and that's a strike. In for a strike, and now just 1 pitch away from surviving the inning. That misses. Ball 1.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Good eye right there.
That's a really good take.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Next offering popped in the air, right field. And the inning is over. On to the 3rd inning. Here's the Brewers catcher now, William Contreras.
Ball inside.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He sends it out of here. Here's Rafael Devers. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Base knock, center field. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. That clips the zone. That's strike 1. Stanton measures 6 feet 6 inches, batting in the cleanup spot, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2007. To second, but way too late. Safe there. Man at second. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And a swing and a miss, and 1 away. So now with 1 away and a man at second, Now here is Christian Yelich.
Ball one.
Intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility with one away and runners at first and second. First and second, one out. Blake Perkins up now for the Brewers.
Always tough to turn two on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn two quickly.
Cracks his bat and pops him up. Lopez takes it in for the out. And there's two down. For Milwaukee, Sal Frelick. Two on, two outs. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And that'll do it.
Hey, I'm going at it.
As we go to the last of the third. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Otto Lopez. And that's in for a strike.
No, that's a ball. Ball.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And there's one down. Now here is Brent Rooker. First time up was a pop out.
Brent Rooker.
There's a swing and a drive.
Just
And a foul
foul.
ball. That clips the corner. Inside. Yeah, the count 1-2. Got him. Two down. Two down, base is empty. Here's Pete Alonso. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. On the ground. Can't glove it cleanly. Still manages a throw. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Start of the fourth. Up now for Milwaukee, Carlos Cortez. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Strike one. And a big swing and a miss. Upstairs.
Boog, I'm not sure how he took that right there. I mean, that was an incredible two-strike pitch.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at bat. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Hamilton takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. The 1-1. In the air, left field. Rooker takes it in for the out. And there's one down. Next for the Brewers, Bryce Turang. To the right side. And that's a foul ball. Fought off foul. No question about this one. It's out of here. A two-run blast. One down. And now it's going to be William Contreras. Check swing called strike. That's strike one. The other way. And there's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
He was all over that one. Nice job of driving that pitch. The other way on a line.
Hogan Harris into the game. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. Devers now. On the ground to second, might be two. There's one. Double play. What a quick killing to end the inning. Bottom four, Eugenio Suarez up to hit down. And there's a strike.
No, that's a ball.
Late on that fastball. Got him swinging for the strikeout. That K is his third of the game. So up next, Shea Langoliers. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Ripped on the ground to second. Turang over to first in time. Already two gone here in the home fourth. Next up for the A's, Christian Walker. Breaks his bat and pops it up. And that's a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. Well, he thought about two, but he's back to first safely.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. 110 miles per hour, and man, that exit velocity, not every hitter's capable of getting that kind of jump off the bat, no matter how hard they swing.
0-1.
Ball one.
This one in the air, center field. Perkins moving under this one. And that ends the inning. We go to the top of the fifth. Now the Brewers cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. Ball one there. One up, one down. Here comes Christian Yelich. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Lockridge should have this one. Two down. Blake Perkins up now for the Brewers. A switch hitter batting right.
Drive.
That's
Ball,
inside.
no.
Two down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the fifth. That's
Ball,
off the inside corner. Ball two.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Now it's the right fielder, Sal Frelick. Deal one. Late that time, and it's strike two. That one's upstairs, ball one.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Base hit. Run comes in from second. It's an RBI single, and the lead is up to 5.
Hitting for Milwaukee, number 13, Louis.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Louis Varland. I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Ball to strike. The pitch. Started after it. Appeal to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing. That one to first. They take the force out. Third out. And that ends the frame. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Leading off, Cam Smith. Fastball for a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Strike two. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's got a chance. And that ball is out of here. A two-run homer. Otto Lopez up next for the A's.
Ball.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. Last half of inning number 5. That's to third. In time to Devers, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Brent Rooker up next for the A's.
Pitching for Milwaukee, number 37, DL Hall.
Hurry. Ball. No, that's it.
And now 1-2. Out towards right center field. That one gets down for a hit. And a man aboard.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Breaking ball inside. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Ball 2.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Started after it. Appeal to first. Nope, he held back. And that one hammered on its way. And it's off the foul pole for a home run. At the plate, Eugenio Suarez. That just misses, and it's 1-0. Drilled in the air out towards right center. He makes the grab, 2 away. And now a chance for Shea Langoliers.
Ball.
Just missed. In there at the knees. And that is strike 1.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. See you later. Their 3rd home run of the inning. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Christian Walker. The pitcher on here, Grant Anderson. And first offering is fouled off. This one chopped up the middle. In plenty of time to first, inning over. Although plenty of damage. And the batter will be the shortstop, David Hamilton.
Shortstop, David Hamilton.
The shortstop takes a ball.
Ball.
Swing and a ground ball. Oh, great grab on the dive. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers. Bryce Terang. And that is out of play. Quick move to first. Tries to get back and save. Oh, 1 now.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Go to second. In the air to left center. And that quickly 2 away. William Contreras digs in now. He's already homered here in this one. Just missed. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone. And there's a ball. Stays alive. Two down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the sixth. Off the mark there. Full count now. And he walked him. And he heads down to first as a potential go-ahead run after. That long AB ends in a walk. Now on the Justin Sterner. Devers in the box with two gone and takes a look at a called strike.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And a strike to Devers. Got him looking for the strikeout. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knee. Bottom of the sixth. Here's the second baseman, Zach Gelof. Yeah, that's fouled off. Got him. One away, bottom of the sixth. Cam Smith up next for the A's. Tap foul at the plate. All tied up here in the bottom of the sixth. Next pitch, not close, up high.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him off. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
2-2 now. On the ground to short, Hamilton. Throws to first in time. Brandon Lockridge now at the plate. He's already homered in this game. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball one.
Ball, no.
Hard liner. Oh, and a great catch with a somersault. Top of inning number 7. Here's the Brewers DH, Giancarlo Stanton. Strike on the inside corner.
Ball.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Now it's Christian Yelich. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Foul ball there. Next pitch misses, and the count 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And down on strikes. Now 2 out. Next for Milwaukee, Blake Perkins. 1 for 3.
Ball.
That one at the knees for a strike. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike two. On the ground to first, Walker. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Bottom of the seventh. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Otto Lopez.
Otto Lopez.
Yeah.
And the 0-1. Just
No, that's
missed.
the ball.
That smash towards center. He's got it. And a quick out, number one.
Good piece of hitting right there. Nice hard line drive to the outfield. You're trying to get on base, represent that go-ahead run.
Ball, no.
Can't hang your head on that at all.
A's looking to put the go-ahead run on base. Here at the bottom of the seventh. And that one fouled off. Late swing fouled off. Just
No.
misses the mark outside the zone.
That's a great take. Tried to get him to chase just outside the zone, but he wouldn't
Ball
offer.
three.
Just missing there. And the count's full. On a line, base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a strike.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
The next pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And a good eye there.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Bo.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. And with 2 outs, the go-ahead run is at second base. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Eugenio Suarez. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he could. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Trevor McGill. Pitch misses. Ball 1.
1-0 count. Look for him to be aggressive here. You got some runners on base, an opportunity to catch a mistake and put some runs up on the board.
2 on, 1 out. Late with the swing there.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Got him swinging.
That two-seamer is heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Down the line, it's a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they take the lead in the 7th. Next to hit, Christian Walker. Now a pop-up on the infield. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it. Ready to begin the 8th. Up now for Milwaukee, Sal Frelick.
Ball.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. That one hammered, but pulled foul. One, 2 now. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. This one in the air center field. And that's got extra bases written all over it. 1 away. Swing and a foul out of play. The 0-1. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Smith under it. 2 away now. Here's the shortstop at the plate, David Hamilton. Swing and a foul straight back.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
2 down, nobody on.
Ball 1.
Ground ball up the middle. What a stop. The throw, but he beats it. Nice try defensively. Great hustle, and the tying run is on.
Now pitching.
Righty reliever out of the pen, Michael.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Back to the mound. He's got it. Tosses to first, and that is that. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Digging in, number 20. In the air on the infield. Terang settles underneath it. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the A's, right fielder Cam Smith.
Yep.
That one's in there. 0-2 now. Drilled out towards left center field. That one carrying. And in one hops the wall. It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Lockridge in the box now. Takes strike 1. Nice grab. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out. Hit in the air, center field. Perkins under it. And that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Stepping in, William Contreras. The 0-1. On the ground, right side. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
Inside.
2-0 count,
ball
great
2.
hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
And that one fouled off. Inside. Ball 3. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Gets off a throw, and he'll be safe at first.
Wise to just eat that. Otherwise, you risk throwing it into the dugout.
1 down, runner at first. So next it's the Brewers cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. And a swing and a miss. Swings through that one for strike 2. Back to first, and he's safe.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
That's ripped into the outfield. And that's got extra bases written all over it. And a double puts runners at second and third with 2 out.
Waste no time there. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel. Right to it. Nice extension.
Elvis Alvarado gets the ball now.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Just missed. They're down to their final strike. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
To the right side, Walker. The tag.